What's up, my people? Welcome back to another episode of the Growth and Blessings podcast. I have a very, very, very special guest today. A lot of people been asking about you, cuz.
Yay.
This is the Miss Nikki Strauss.
Hey,
you know
guys.
what I'm saying? She's somebody that I look up to, believe it or not. You know, I'm not in the scene like that, but when I am, I come out. She do birthday parties, she do this, she do that. You'll see me to certain events if she dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't come outside like that. She know that. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, cuz? How you doing?
Nothing, I'm good. How you been?
Thank you for coming. I'm getting old, cuz. I'm about to be 38 Thursday.
Why you ain't old, boy?
I'm getting old, you know.
You're not old.
I'm trying to figure this thing out called life.
Yes,
you know?
Lord.
And a lot of people don't understand it. We all go through our ups and downs. Some people, they just can't get that grasp on what they want to do in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You one of them people that you've been in the limelight for a long time.
Yes.
A long time. And when you inboxed me and you was giving them my flowers,
Yes,
like they say.
Yeah.
I told you, I was like, because I don't want nobody else but you, the first woman that I interviewed. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a story. You know what I'm saying? And just to let people know, this will be one of many if I could get you. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime.
Because you just can't tell a whole life story in just an hour or 30 minutes or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
For the people that don't know you, like I do or many others that do, tell them a little bit about yourself and what you got going on.
Well, hey, guys. I'm Dave's cousin, as he keeps saying, cuz. We've been calling each other since he was a little boy. But I'm so honored, first, Dave, for you just inviting me to your show.
Of course.
I love it. I'm here for it. But I am Nikki Strauss, as they call me, but Johnson now.
True. I can't
Recently
leave that out.
married.
That's my
Yeah.
fault. That's my fault.
My husband go to see it. He go. Oh, so you're not a Johnson? Oh.
That's my fault.
Yeah. So Nikki Strauss-Johnson, originally from Eunice, born and raised here. My grandparents had multiple businesses here. I migrated to pretty much do the same thing. Some people may know me from Club Diamonds. Some people may know me from giving shows, different cities, local surrounding area cities. I've gave different kind of concerts and stuff like that of that nature. I recently had the first hookah lounge in Eunice.
True.
Empire. It's called Empire, guys.
True. Yeah, I had to ask you that because, you know.
Yeah, but due to the violence and things of that nature, it was a way of, hey, we're going to keep it rolling or what we're going to do? And then me and my husband decided collectively we're going to let it go. So, you know, unfortunately, those doors did close due to all the violence and stuff that was erupted throughout the city. So, yeah, I did that. The past tax season, I opened my first tax business. So it's Empire Tax Solutions. So we're coming back at you. In December, we'll be back.
Y'all check that out.
Yeah, and I got another business venture that I'm finna embark on, but we're gonna be quiet.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, we're gonna be quiet on that.
You don't want to tell everybody.
You don't tell everybody your moves. You don't tell
So,
everybody moves.
Before I get into your hookah lounge, let's go back. Let's go way back.
Way
because
back.
I remember as a youngster, you know, when your mom was here.
Yeah.
My condolences. She was a beautiful woman.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What was it that you took from your mom that made you continue to do the things that y'all doing family-wise?
So my mom, she was a party goer. She loved to give parties. Your mom probably went to 1,000 of her parties.
Yeah.
She loved to give parties. She loved to get people together and make them happy. So I definitely took that from her. Her style, her grace, her class. I know I took that from her, you know. But the hustling part, I took it from my grandmother and my grandfather.
See, for those that don't know, that was deep. You know? And even as a kid, I just remember hearing a lot about your grandparents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that was cool. But you know what really something for me that I took to heart was when your mom passed and you took that role as a big sister should, or any big sibling, for your siblings.
Yeah.
That's touching, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, Bud and T, man, you can't ask for nothing better.
No, I love them. I love them. They are my sister and brother.
Yeah.
However, they look at me as a mother, and I appreciate it.
True.
I fuss at them. They older now, and I still fuss.
Well, you're supposed to, because you love them, you know.
I love them.
I mean, you know, and they doing good for themselves.
Oh,
man.
they are. They're doing
I like
excellent.
what they move, how they moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
they found their lane.
yeah, they found their lane. And see, that's what a lot of people find in trouble with, cause okay, so like myself, I kind of feel back off of social media.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like when they see others doing this, that, and the third, that it's just, oh, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it's embedded in you, it's different, like
Correct.
yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, like before social media came, you was out there promoting.
Yeah, with the flyers and the radio. It used to be hard.
Yeah,
It
you know
used
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
hard getting those events known.
Yeah, you know, so Club Diamonds. How did it work for you as far as from then to now? Like the hard times, the hardships that you had to endure with that, because I knew it was a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, Club Diamond, Lord Jesus. Club Diamond, I was really just inherited Club Diamond. It was just the torch was just passed to me, really, and it just stemmed back from 50 years of my grandmother owning a club in Rain, the Blue Note.
See, I never knew that.
Yeah, my
Okay.
grandmother owned the Blue Note in Rain. When she came to Eunice in the 70s, her and my grandfather Frank Johnson, they opened the Flamingo.
So hold on, wait, time out.
Wait.
Hey, Mr. Frank, that's your grandfather?
Yeah, he on my arm. Where you at? This way.
Come
They
on.
said, yeah.
Man, you know
Yeah.
what's crazy? I remember my mom working at his taxi stand.
Val's Taxi, that's my grandmother.
I know that,
Uh-huh.
but it's. I never put that together.
You know, put it together. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, it really, you know, it stems from that. So, long story short, when Brian had it, when my grandmother passed in 09,
Okay.
he grabbed it. And Brian kept it for about a year or two, and then he was just like, you know, Brian has a career.
Yeah, and Brian laid back.
Yeah,
And
he
you know
laid
what?
back. Right.
Before you finish,
Okay.
my fault, Brian,
okay.
because he a Dallas Cowboy. That's my fault, fam. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna laugh at this part.
Yeah, he gonna laugh at that point. So my bad, man. Love them Cowboys, even though they don't like us, but yeah.
Okay, cowgirls. But what I'm gonna say, so Brian, you know, he always had a career. He had a new family, a new baby and stuff, and he was just like, you know, it was just too much. He was like, it was too much for him, and it's crazy because that's what we was brought up in.
True.
Like
True.
that's what we were raised in, brought up from day one. So it was like it came natural running it. Like I didn't have to take any classes, I didn't have to do nothing because I remember going back to the Flamingo and my grandmother and them opened Diamonds in 2000, just being there, being hands-on. Even though I gave shows in other cities, sometimes I would be home and I would go help out behind the bar, in the door, you know. So I kind of just gravitated to knowing what to do.
That's your thing.
Yeah, that was my thing. It really was.
But see, what a lot of people don't know too, you a gangster fool.
Oh Lord, he used to be a gangster.
Don't let the pretty face fool y'all now.
used
But you know, that's the thing. You know, like this, my whole thing for this, cause it's called, of course, you know, it's growth and blessings.
Yes.
The growth that you received through those hard times, you know what I'm saying? The blessings that you gained from them hard times.
Yeah.
That's why I'm at with it, you know, because we all have stories. Yeah, we from a small town. A lot of shit been happening in the city.
Correct.
That's not cool. And
Right.
even yourself experienced that, you know, with your son getting shot.
Yeah.
You know, how was that for you? You know, what as a mother, as a parent, just getting that phone call.
Well, it was a phone call, but if you know me, you know I don't answer my phone at night. I turn my ringer off. I hate those calls. But ever since my me died, I just don't. I've always turned my ringer off at night.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I do know that
So it wasn't a phone call, it was a banging at the door.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My ex-husband, my kid's father, Devin.
Shout out Dev.
Shout out Dev.
You know.
Great father. Dev banged on the door like, tell Nikki, get up. Why you not answering the phone? I'm like, I'm sleeping. Ty got shot. And I'm like, what you mean?
Yeah, that was...
So, yeah. So, my cousin, shouts out to Claudia, they ran to the hospital.
That's my dog.
They was me for about 3-4 hours because, he got shot. I want to say he got shot probably about 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
I
didn't get to the hospital till like 9-ish, so I didn't know because I was asleep.
True. True.
So, long story short, it was just, Lord, thank God he's alive. But then the news hit us, he's paralyzed. And that was like the most hardest thing. Like, I remember being in the waiting room and grabbing on to my sister, who was from Houston, and asking her why I mean. She's like, sister, you strong? I'm like, no, I can't take no more. Like, I've been through a lot.
True.
A lot. And it was just like, your child. Like
how you go through that.
How do I tell him he's paralyzed? He's 16 years old.
Yeah, man.
Just living his life. He just moved to Lake Charles.
I know, man.
Moved to Lake Charles.
That touched me, man. Cool, and he cool as can be.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That boy so laid back.
Yeah.
And then, that messed everybody up because for me, that was like one of the first times you hearing youngsters, before it migrated this way to where it just started getting bad, but it was sensitive.
Yeah, it was very senseless for no reason, and it's just like sometimes you don't know the feeling till it hits.
Till it hit home.
Yeah, and it hit home. It still hit home every day, But we good, God, we're blessed. I tell a lot of my friends. I just had one of my closest friends lost her son in Baton Rouge to gun violence, and I'm like, friend, I don't know what to tell you because I still have my son.
Right.
I know what it feel like for your child to get shot, but I don't know what it feel like to lose your child.
Right.
And that's just something that with me that's big and that's dear to my heart, and that's why I try to help more and more people if I can.
Right.
That's why I'm more of an open book, and you can ask me anything and I'm gonna tell you my experience. I'm not gonna tell you what somebody heard.
True.
Because maybe what I tell you can help you along the way.
And see, that's the whole purpose of me doing this because a lot of people don't like to talk. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, there's certain people that they might pick. I'm one of them. I used to be one of them. Let me say it like that because friends ain't friends no more.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as soon as you tell them something, it's right up the street, like literally. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of puts you in a shell of not even wanting to speak, and then that's when the anxiety, the depression,
come in,
everything. You know what I'm saying?
You ball everything up,
right.
And it comes to a point where it explodes.
Yeah.
So if you have like shows like yourself and you hear a story and you're going through that same thing and the person told you how they got through, well, you don't need to talk to your homeboy down the street.
Right.
Because one thing they do is they judge you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, man, like, my big number this, but you had a birthday party at I don't remember the name of that club, but it was I think it was called, it wasn't Stallions, it was up the street from
201?
I think, like right by the...
Oh, is it Opelousas?
In Opelousas, right by...
The hill?
The AT&T store. It was right on the side. You remember that?
Oh, whoa, that was a long time ago. God, that was Bobby. Shout out Bobby Kanye.
Man,
that was,
shout out Bobby.
That was his club.
I forgot the name of that club, but look.
Oh, yeah.
This what I seen, because for those that don't know, and for the ones that do, she is on go if you play with her wrong. You heard me?
Used to.
So this why I seen a big growth for you. It was me then and somebody else walked in there. I don't say that person's name. You was having an issue, and you walked up to me, you say, cuz, you're more than welcome to come here. But that person can't come around here because I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z.
What?
Right? I say, cuz, what you talking about? Because I ain't know what was going on.
What was going on? Okay.
You said, for you, I'm gonna let that ride. So for me, that was like a big moment for me, because I'm like, I didn't know what was going on, but for you, but just with you telling me that, I was like, okay, cool, and you let it ride. Later on, you and that person became cordial, and I liked it that. So I seen the growth in you.
Okay.
From the old nigga, because I knew,
yeah,
you know.
I used to be on go, Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul.
Yeah, so you know, that was years ago.
Yeah.
And from then to now, I got to say, cousin, I'm proud of you. And so
thank you.
happy for you, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
Even
it.
though I know, you know, we all go through hard times in life. That's gonna happen, but you know, of course, we know God don't give he always give his toughest battles to the strongest soldiers.
Yes, Lord,
you know what I'm
Jesus
saying?
Christ. And I swear sometimes I think he think I got bricks and wood, a whole house on my back. I be like, God, come on now.
But it be like that,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it be like
saying?
that, yeah.
It be like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, you shot out deep. I ain't gonna lie, Devin. I love Devin. I ain't gonna lie, he a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Tiger, good dude.
Yes,
you know
he is.
what I'm
I
saying?
love
I ain't
my
gonna
husband.
like humble, man.
Yes, he is.
Much
man.
love, respect. You know what I'm saying? And what I love about him is how he embrace you.
Yeah,
You know
Tiger.
what I'm saying? That's, man, I like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because marriage these days, well, we know how they go. You know what I'm saying? It's not to down it at all. But it's not often that you see men big up they wives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they significant other or whatever.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And I love to see that, you know what I'm saying? And he chill, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I vibe with him because, you know, I be in the backfield. But just seeing him move like that, I was like, man, you know, I like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Tiger is a laid-back guy. He's real respectable, loving, caring. You know, that's my husband.
yeah, you know.
So I love my husband. So yeah,
already know.
God did his big one with Tiger. He did his big one with Tiger.
That's cool. So, cuz, what you got going on? Okay, so hold on. Before I ask that question, let me go back.
Okay.
What made you? Okay, so I know that you stopped the hookah lounge out here for those reasons.
Correct.
And I also know that you lost friendships behind the shit that's been going on around here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Family and friends.
How that made you feel?
To be honest with you, you know what I look at people, you know, when you get into it with somebody for absolutely no reason.
No reason.
You can't even find a reason. That's some demons you fighting. That ain't my battle.
Yeah.
Now, Nikki, 15, 20 years ago, I probably would have went knocked to your door, what's up? But nah, I got a daughter.
Right.
That looks up to me
Right.
every aspect of the globe. Like her mommy is this and her mommy is that. So I cannot do anything remotely in my lifetime from 09 to now to leading forward to tarnish her vision of me.
That's true.
So now
That's
she
true.
do know her mama. Look, don't play with my mama. She's gonna be on go. But she's not gonna. I'm not just gonna be wilding out there like I was before. Like I'm not doing that. So the relationships that I lost, I'm good with them. Everybody can't always sit to the table with you for the rest of your life. So I am 100% good with that. I still love you. God loves you. It's good.
That's
we
good.
We ain't gotta be in each other's space.
That's cool, cause you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I started doing this. It's therapeutic for me.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like going to see therapists. Me, on the other hand, I felt like God was directing me in a different way, because every time they would try to, you know, line that up, it wouldn't be with a therapist. It would be like with a psych person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, excuse my language.
No, we just need to talk.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't need to be on no medicine.
Yeah.
I just need to vent, because there's a lot of stuff that I go through that I don't talk about because of how people take that shit and just roll with it. Yeah. So like, for me with the friendship shit, I lost a lot of friends, because I ain't gonna lie, but the thing that make me feel whole about it is I prayed and asked God to remove those who mean me no well out of my life.
And that's what you gotta be careful for.
You gotta be careful, because what I didn't ask him, was to prepare me and embrace me and give me the strength for those he was going to reveal to me, cuz.
For what you was going to find out.
Oh,
you got it.
Man, that broke my heart.
When I, like I said, you know, I would talk on experience. So when I give my little motivational prep talk to any one of my friends, Tanya, whatever, I'm like, look, when you pray to God, you just say, God send me a good man, because he going to say you're a good man, but the man go cheat, or he ain't got no job, or he go do this.
Exactly.
You got to say exactly what you want. So when you asking God to remove those out of your life, you got to ask God to reveal the reason.
True enough. And you know, cuz when I tell you, and I'm being honest,
you'll be surprised, huh? Oh, I know. I've been through it.
My heart, like on some DJ Khaled shit. Like,
I've been through it. I can, Lord Jesus,
man. So you know, I know you've been through that type of stuff. So like, cause I don't want people to think like it's just me asking questions or whatever. I be wanting advice too. I be needing that. You know what I'm saying? So like for you, how you got through those times like that? Whenever
everybody can't sit at the table with you.
True enough.
That's all you gotta remember.
True enough.
That table get full. God introduce you to new people. Because he's taking you to new heights.
That's true.
Everybody not gonna be accepted to like true. Something like this, like what you're doing right now. Like, I'm a big YouTube fan. Like, I watch podcasts all night, like at night. Yeah. When I'm just, my husband can tell you, I will watch a podcast and know everybody's life on a podcast. Right. Just listening to their stories.
That's the thing.
So, some friends you could have grew up with, shot marbles with, they gonna be looking at you like, what you doing? Like, what you know? And that's not, if you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. Some people don't catch on fast.
That's true.
So when you ask God to remove those who mean you no good out your life, He did just what He did just what you asked Him to do.
That's true.
However, He's bringing you to a new height. They wasn't gonna be able to sit to the table at a new height.
Man, and you know what sucks about that? Mm-hmm. Because I seen that in you. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I did see this in you, and what sucks about it is you want to bring them people with you because you love them. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I'm 43 years old, right? I have a good connection with a lot of people.
True.
I have a great connection with a lot of people behind the scenes. You would be surprised at the people that reach out to me under the table. Like, don't want nobody to know.
Right.
And it's good. I'm not tripping, because if I can help you, I'ma help you.
Right.
I don't need no gratification or nothing for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, because that's a hurtful feeling.
It is.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I gotta be honest. And see, I'm like that too. There's a lot of stuff that y'all be having going on.
Yeah, we always go on.
I give that love, but I don't like to be
around everybody.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or known like, oh well, yeah, Dave did this, whatever. That's not my thing, because I feel like it takes away from the purpose.
The purpose.
You know what I'm saying?
Your purpose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, Bobo told me this. Shout out Big Money. You know what I'm saying? Keep it out to everybody that don't know. Go look him up. Stress free, sucker free. He told me this. He said, nephew, don't look for nobody from home to support you.
Man. Man. Oh, God. Look, I said man because he told me the same thing.
He told you the same thing.
But I'm going to tell you this, honestly. And we go back to the story. Shout out to our cousin, because he told me the same exact thing.
Right.
But when I opened Empire, November, December, January, I hit big. Like, I ain't gonna lie to nobody. Like, I got receipts.
Yeah.
You know? But unfortunately, things happen.
True.
But guess what? In the 3 months, guess who my customers was? My same customers from Eunice. Shouts out to y'all. Y'all know y'all always treated y'all like royalty. So y'all know who y'all are. We don't have to talk about it.
Exactly.
But they not who I hit on. And I hit on out of town crowd.
You know, that's crazy.
And that's sad.
Because, you know, okay, so look, I'm gonna share a story with everybody, but with you. Mm-hmm. I got this partner from New Orleans. Me and dude, now this is how I met him. Mm-hmm. We stay in the same apartment complex when I first moved to Lake Charles. Mm-hmm. Well, his wife Like, we stayed right across the street from each other. Well, right across. So, man, I see her. She had little babies, you know, so I speak to her, whatever. He came in. I ain't know nothing about him. Me and dude would walk right on side each other every day. Ain't say nothing. What was up? Maybe. One day, man, one of my partners, he like, man, ask such and such about that car you got, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, if you don't mind. I'm like, all right, cool. And I did that. From that conversation, that dude been more of a friend to me than anybody that I ever known.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And you know, that is crazy to me how a complete stranger be more of a support system to you than somebody that you grew up with.
You know, there's a saying, I'd rather have a hater be a friend than somebody that envy me. Person that envy you is a friend. If you didn't know, a person that envy you is your friend, and it is your family.
Oh,
somebody that hates you is a stranger because they don't know you, but when they get to know you, they start loving you.
They start loving you.
So when he was passing by y'all, it wasn't saying he was hating, he just ain't know you.
And it was the same way for me.
And it could be classification, like you hating, you don't want to speak.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, but look at your friends. They were doing stuff behind your back. It's called envy.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotta be careful.
Because there's people right now.
Oh yeah, I know.
Lord have mercy.
I know.
I'm like, whoa. And you know what's crazy? For me, God speaks to me in silence.
Yeah.
That's the loudest voice in the room comes to me in silence from Him. When He started showing me stuff, I was like, I didn't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, man, that nigga really did me like that. That's how he really feel about me. That's how she feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm like this. I'm like you. See, a lot of people feel like you cool with a lot of niggas.
Right, I am.
You just sleeping with them niggas because you cool with
because I'm cool with them.
That's how it is for me.
Yeah.
I'm cool with a lot of females, so that don't mean that I'm necessarily just, you know what I'm saying? So you know how that feels.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So scratch that, but it's like, when you start seeing the envy, like, I'm not even talking about the hate, the envy from a person that's right on side of you. Boy, that hit different.
It do.
You know what I'm saying?
It do, but you just always remember, you can't sit at this long table. God's prepared for me.
That's true.
That's all that is. We growing.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, so it's all about growth and blessings.
Growth and blessings.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, speaking of that, real quick, anybody that have topics, questions for myself, the guests, whomever, or if you want to be a guest on the show, reach out to me at growth.blessings27@gmail.com. Yeah. growth.blessings27@gmail.com. Holler at your boy, man, and we're going to keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? But, so moving forward.
Okay.
When it came time for you to make that decision, to shut the hookah lounge down. Was that, besides you and your husband coming together, you know what I'm saying? Did you hear that sign, that voice from God to tell you, okay, it's time to settle down, relocate, keep it going? Like, what was it like for you to do that? Because I know that was something that it made a lot of people feel good. Just to know, you know what I'm saying, like they got something going on in the city again, you know what I'm saying? So,
let me start by saying this. Me and my family, everybody know the Strauss family.
True.
But we big on hookahs. So, you know, shout out Dub. He got 1,000 clubs, he has 1,000 clubs. So, you know, me and him kind of talked about it. So it really was supposed to be him and I idea. We both were supposed to go into it together.
Right.
But of course he lived in Lake Charles and it was too much, so it was on my shoulders. So honestly, cuz, a right hand to the man, the hookah lounge was only supposed to be in Eunice a year.
Really?
Because you know what I just said, tongue is a powerful thing. You gotta be careful what you ask God for.
Yes, Lord.
I didn't ask God for 2 and 3 years. I asked God for a year. And he opened it that year. Mr. Henry had 100 and some people when I went asked him for a building.
Come on
that list. He took my name and put it at the top.
Come on.
He can tell you that story. This is honest to God truth, right hand to the man. And when it got time to open it, nobody answered the phone.
Really?
Yeah, 3 people, including 2 people from Eunice, wanted the hookah lounge.
Come on, man.
And you have to understand, I'm not opening something in the same area somebody else. Like, nah, I'm out.
Right.
So when he called me, he was like, Nikki, what you want to do? Because they talking about they want to open. I say, I'm on my way with the money. Let's go.
Let's go.
So that was, it was stamped. It was, let's roll.
That's how it is.
We got in there. We opened that hookah lounge in, what, 60 days? No,
I knew it wasn't long.
I don't even think it was 60. It was like 45 days. I had everything. That's how you know when God have his hand on something.
Man.
Because everything flows. It was just going. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Right.
I couldn't believe how God had just, well, it's not I couldn't believe how God had his hand on it. I just couldn't believe it was actually manifesting.
Right.
But remember, I asked for a year.
True enough.
That's what I asked for. So fast forward until when it's time to shut down, I felt a disappointment. I felt like I disappointed myself. But when me and Tiger talked about it, we had a building in Opelousas.
Right.
We really had a building in Opelousas. It fell through. The owner of the building didn't want to put that there.
So
that's why it never moved to Opelousas.
Right.
And I mean, it started we were looking for another building, and then all the murders and the daylight, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm out. Scratch all of it.
Yeah, that's a bad part too, man. With all that stuff happening, and when you're looking at social media, honestly, with all the shit that's been happening in the city, that's kind of why I feel back, because when you cool with both sides, it's hard to. You just gotta stay neutral.
Yeah, and you can't pick a side.
No, you can't pick a side, because then chaos happened after that.
It's like, when I had Empire, things happen.
Right. That wasn't on you though.
I wasn't picking no sides. I'm a family-oriented person.
True.
So if this is my family, this is my family. It's not picking a side, because I never picked a side.
Right.
But this is my family.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And people take that little small grain and they blossom into a tree full of rotten fruit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's kind of how they did. And it was just like, I was kind of burnt out on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I accomplished what I wanted to do. Like I told you earlier, I was inherited Club Diamond.
Right.
I got this one out the mud.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
That was big.
You know what I'm saying?
Woman, like,
right.
You know what? First, after I was in Eunice, in the city limits.
Did they give you a hard time to do that?
They tried, but I had him by the neck. No, y'all could not. I don't sell no liquor.
Yeah, and see, that was cool. Like, when they was telling me about it, I'm like, oh man, that's right on time, because
it was perfect. It was perfect.
Because you hit that right on the mark, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Some people won't agree, but you ask me, because at the same, this how I seen it, okay? People post up outside all the time.
Correct.
You know how that is. Okay, well, you just can't come in here and get a drink. So if you do come in here, you got to pay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just to use the restroom.
Got to pay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It costs. It's a business. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
My boss said, I was ahead of my time.
True enough.
And that's all it was.
Yeah,
Because, I tell this to a lot of people when I talk club business to them. In the next 5-6 years, it's going to be hard for clubs to get liquor. The liquor is getting scarce.
Right.
Every month.
Right.
So before they sell it to a club, they're going to sell it to a grocery store.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you what I know. And so I was just ahead of my time. I have been to hookah lounges in New York, Detroit, Miami, everywhere.
Right.
And when we go in those hookah lounges, understand, it ain't no buy a drink at the bar. It's BYOB.
Yeah.
You pay to get in and you bring your bottle.
You bring your own.
I mean, you got to look at it like this. If the people of Eunice didn't see how that benefited them, something wrong. Because for number one, you could drink till you knock your head off.
Right.
Your stuff is safe. You bought that in here.
True.
I didn't bring that in here. You could turn up all night long. We here to get a vibe.
Good time.
I was good on
vibe.
I'm gonna present you a vibe. $10 at the door, $5 for your bottle. You could have brought, we went to the rooftop. Shout out to my 3 King guys in the rooftop. But we went to the rooftop last Saturday. 1942 was $300-$400.
Come on.
You gotta stop by there for one something, walk in the hookah lounge, pay $5 to bring that in. How you lose? And you got a section. You can't.
And you having a good time.
Yeah, you having a good time. Make it make sense. You can't.
But you know what's crazy? A Mexican told me this. He say, shout out to my dog Raphael, man. That was his name. He was illegal. My bad. You know, so that's all I gotta say.
Right,
so he say, help me help you.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By you just saying that, it was one of them situations. That's how I see it. Help me help you. Like, I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. You would rather go to these places and spend all that money.
Daddy don't want y'all at. Daddy don't want y'all at. I'm not gonna say no names. They don't want y'all at. So stop going.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy. And it's like, you have it right here in your hands. You know what I'm saying? You fumbled it. You know what I'm saying? Just because it was you. Your name attached to that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's sad.
But you know what? But if you look at it like this, it's because it's me, you know, with certain people from Eunice, and I'm good with that, you know, because it's 15 ways to skin a cat.
Right.
But a lot of other people, see, this new generation, I look at it, I'm sure it's surrounding areas feel about that, about their hometown too.
Right.
Crabs in the bucket.
True.
When you got more people that know each other versus people that don't know each other, like if we can go right there to New Orleans and we don't know people on the West Bank.
True.
You know, a lot of people, I ain't never seen that person before. It's strangers, and they will support.
They're gonna support you.
Right, but when you in a small town, everybody know everybody, and everybody want to count everybody's pockets and don't want to see nobody win.
And that's sad, man.
That's horrible.
You know what I'm saying? Because for me, you would think that it would just come together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought it did. I was like, oh, Eunice ain't had nothing since XYZ.
You right.
That said it all.
You know what I'm saying?
It was just like, no, she charging to get in.
Looking at diamonds in my younger days, I'm like, shit, that was on the chain.
But let me tell you something about diamonds. Diamonds had its ups and had its downs.
True.
It wasn't, but you see, my grandmother had been in the club business for so long, she know how to withstand a lot.
The tough times.
And when I put my hands on diamonds, I was like, oh, diamonds ain't breaking me.
Right.
This ain't, oh no. I kept it open as long as I could. And when that December 31st came around, and I said, I'm not renewing this license.
True.
I'm not doing it because at the end of the day, y'all gonna support, you're gonna want to support.
Right.
Y'all ain't support me? Okay, cool. Shut it down. What else you gonna do?
You know, and then, okay, so like, I was asked this. One of my partners asked me, he say, man, you starting a podcast, you don't care to be around people. I'm like, it's not that I don't care to be around people. It's the energy that I get from certain people.
Yes,
you know
definitely.
what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, in a business like that, you know, what you accustomed to doing, you gonna have all different types of walk of life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're a people person.
Correct.
But you also know the negativity that a person will give you to make you feel like, you know what, let me fall back.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support. I'm gonna holler at you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's one of them things that it's just hard for certain people to understand how you kept going, because other people would just quit as soon as they get that vibe. Like, shit, I'm cool with that.
As many times throughout that year, I was like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I need to find. I had to go through it because I know what I asked God for.
Right.
Like, if I would have closed it less than a year, then I failed.
True.
That's myself.
See, I like that.
I don't know about everybody else. That's
right.
me.
And you know, cause I like that, because that's how I am. Mm-hmm. It's a vision board. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, you know, if you feel your own vision board, this is something that you created.
That's right.
Come on, man. Like, that says a lot about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, shout out to everybody out there that's on their vision board, dreams, and accomplishing all their goals, man. Keep pushing. Don't stop.
Correct.
She is a prime example of that. You know what I'm saying? Me, on the other hand, I am, but I just don't broadcast it like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. And I was early, you know what I'm saying, I had Rob on here, and me and him was talking. Mm-hmm. And he was telling me some of the same things you were saying, you know, like how hard it was, how he wanted to just give up, you know, and he was like, nah, God just kept telling me, no, man.
You can't.
You just can't.
If you ask God for something, you don't give up when times get hard, because He gonna carry you through it.
Right.
It's supposed to be hard. You know, your life, this is something that I live on. I got a testimony, but I had to pass the test to tell it. If I fail the test, how can I help you? I can't help you. I can't tell you nothing.
Yeah. The blind leading the blind.
Right. So no. If God, He gives me, if I tell God, I need, like, my new business venture, like, God know I've been trying to get into that since 2016.
Right.
We in 23, about to hit 24, and I'm just finishing.
You see what I'm saying?
Why?
It take time.
It take time. You can't give up on the task that you asked God for. When child got shot, literally, it stopped me. It literally stopped me.
Yeah.
Until it took me to open Empire and then do this tax thing to say, okay, now you know tax thing is seasonal.
Right, yeah.
So,
yeah.
And you know, I still sell cars, y'all. I still sell cars at Curtis Automotive. I'm on medical leave right now, but I still sell cars, but I do it by appointments only. I don't go in the office or nothing like that unless things are solid. That's how my contract is with Courtesy.
Cool.
So I still do that on the side too, and you know, I'm a credit counselor, so I kind of look over people's stuff. You know, I can do business formations, LLCs, all that. I do all that, but understand, that's all stuff, like, that's what I like to do. That's like hobbies for me.
Yeah.
It's a business, but it's hobbies. Like me selling life insurance is kind of like the card game. So that's another thing I just put up there. That's what I got. If you need it, I got it. So that's kind of how I'm building Empire. But needless to say, it's like when you are asking God for X, Y, Z,
right,
it's supposed to be hard.
That's true. None that's worth having come easy. Man. None at all.
No, because you know, it's like when you gonna be, God bless me, I see 90 years old sitting in a rocking chair with my feet up, laughing at my great grandkids and all that. My children and their children gonna be like, Gigi, Mama, you did. You know, I'm leaving something to them, but I gotta work at it because God gave me a vision and I'm working towards it.
Right.
And you and nobody gonna stop it. And it look like I'm giving up, but I ain't.
But you're not. And you know, a lot of things these days, it's not for the people, because like I got to ask this question just earlier. I swear to God, I got to ask this question just earlier. Man, you ain't been putting out no more podcast. That don't mean I ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, just be cool, man. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they want to see the like those responses for you just to, oh, I just gave up on it, just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta ask you this, just for the young women out there that's looking to follow in the footsteps that you going in, right? Did you go to college for this?
Nope, I went to college for criminal justice.
See what I'm saying?
Finishing criminal justice for no reason.
See, so I say that I ask that question because I just want people to know that you don't have to go to school, man, to you know what I'm saying, fulfill your dreams.
Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying? Think big, do what you gotta do, and it's gonna happen for you. But without God, it is not possible.
Nothing is possible. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, that's real.
Nothing,
you know what I'm saying? Possible. And see, like, that's what a lot of people, it's people from out of town that ask me, you know what I'm saying, like, how Nikki done got caught up into the dead life. I'm like, shit, she was raised in that, from my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So seeing that, I'm proud of that, like, you know what I'm saying, to know that when those questions are asked to me, not only just because I know you, because you family, and I see that the things that you went through for you to get to where you are now, and still achieving, you know what I'm saying, the things that you have coming up. That's beautiful, cuz.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a beautiful thing, and of course, I ain't gotta tell you that, but don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how that go. The minute you stop, you know, it's not for the people. My great grandmother used to always tell me this. She said, the minute I start working, that's when I'm gonna die.
That's true. And she still, look how she look.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's your great grandmother, your grandmother.
That's my grandmother, but my grandma B.
Oh, yeah. That's my cousin.
She told me, she said,
that's true.
Whenever I stop working, that's it. And you know what was crazy? That's how that happened.
Yeah, all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And
all the time.
That broke my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not gonna say hell and back because I got a lot of years left, but I've been through a lot of storms, a lot of tornadoes, a lot of hurricanes, a lot of earthquakes.
Right.
I've been through a lot. And, a lot of people don't know, but like I told you earlier, with me, one thing about me, I'm an open book. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. I don't care how you look at it. I'm just gonna. This is what it is. Nothing that I've been through in life is supposed to be kept as a secret. That's how I look at it.
And you know what I like?
I ain't got no my personal business, but life struggles.
Life
what
struggles,
I'm talking
man.
about.
And I like that because that says a lot about, who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Just for you wanting to share that knowledge with people, man, because some people don't like to share that knowledge because they don't want to see, going back to what you said earlier, the crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't cool, but what can we say?
We can't say nothing about it. We can try to do something to change it, but if everybody keep that same perception, you're gonna never change it.
That's true. That's true. I agree.
Sad part. My grandparents, my mama and them, they partied. They spent money at the Flamingo. People was together. People band together. I know everybody had their ups and downs growing up back in the day, but it's like this new generation is just different.
Yeah, it ain't the same.
It's just different.
No, it ain't the same.
And it's not so bad, younger people.
True.
Younger people I'm 43, so you younger than that, you younger than me.
Right.
True. But your perception on life, if you feel that it's cool to just sit down and gossip about somebody or tear them down when they're trying to build themselves up, or, not offering them a lending hand when you see they need one. You don't have to actually give nobody $1 out your pocket, but hey, how your day going?
Hey,
you okay?
Boy, that going
a long way with people asking, hey, how your day going? My kids and them, they laugh at me because sometimes when I jump on the phone, I gotta call somebody. They say I put my white girl voice on. But you would be surprised that when you on the other the receiving end, you call and be like, and they Department of Louisiana, hey, how you doing?
Right.
Oh, I'm fine. How you doing? And bam, I get directed exactly to who I need to go to.
Yeah.
So just showing a token of love, because that's what the Bible is about. If everybody don't know, the Bible is really about love. Everything in the Bible has everything to do with love, and it is about obedience. But I can tell you this. Me personally, I don't know about nobody else, I want to be obedient to what God has for me.
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm not. Certain aspects of my life I am. Certain things I'm getting at. And God know that. And He understand that.
Yeah,
so
you human.
I'm human.
Yeah,
So I mean, hey, we coming now, but I'm saying that to say everybody want to get to that place with God. Everybody. Right. Don't knock yourself because you're not there. Just keep fighting to get there.
You gotta keep fighting. It's a fight regardless.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's a fight regardless. Earlier today in here, they had a little guy from Lafayette and he was talking about his situation. He said, man, I ain't never experienced this much fight in my life. So one of the other guys was like, what you mean? He was like, battling God and the devil. He was like, man, that's the toughest thing that I ever had to endure. I was like, man, you may as well look. I say, I'm gonna be honest with you. It came to a point, I read this book. Shout out Rev to his note. Rev gave me this book called No More Excuses by Tony Evans, and he also gave me Kingdom Man by Tony Evans. So y'all check that out if y'all get a chance. But in Kingdom Man, he said, when you wake up in the morning and your feet touch the ground, that's when the devil wake up and say, I gotta get on my job. It's time for me to, he up. I got to start distracting him in any kind of way that I can. When he said that, I told him about that. I was like, check that book out whenever you get a chance, right? Whenever you destined for something, you have to know that it's gonna be a fight. You know what I'm saying? But see, in the book of Job, and that's one of my favorite in the Bible, right? When I was reading that and I seen that the devil had to go to God to get his permission for him to do whatever he wanted to do to Job, that let me know right there, cause like you can't, everything that you doing to me is, you gotta get his permission. You gotta get permission from God. So it's a test.
That's right.
It's most definitely a test because he wanna see, he basically, like he told the devil, I'm gonna allow you to do this to him because I know he's one of my.
See if it's gonna break his faith.
Exactly.
And it did not. Lost it all.
It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And everything that he got back was times 10.
Times 10.
So, you know.
Yeah, that's the life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, you know, that's the route we on, you know. So if you with that bullshit, keep that over there.
Keep going.
We
gonna sage you. We're gonna do this. You got sage every. You don't see no smoke, but when you see our hands moving, it's the sage.
That's what that mean, you know.
Yeah.
So, but man, cuz I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm so thankful and I appreciate you coming. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate being here.
Gracing me with your blessings. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate being here.
From me to you, I just want to say that I'm proud of you. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep it going, and I'm gonna continue to pray for you and your family. You know what I'm saying?
You.
Because
appreciate it.
a lot of I heard a lot of people say this. Man, don't pray for me. I don't want nobody praying over me. Well, yeah, that's cool. Everybody got their beliefs. I'm not gonna knock your beliefs, but I ain't that type of person.
Yeah.
So I'm not a hater. Why I'm gonna lay up there and not pray for you to win, even the people that don't like me. I want to see you win.
Yeah, you're supposed to pray for thy enemies as well.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, what you eat don't nourish my mental.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm wishing the best for you and yours. That's all I can do.
See that dark cloud that's going over people's heads for no reason? It's gonna keep going until they know what it feels like to remove it.
Right.
Some people think they life is backed up in a corner, and if that's how you feel, it's because you put yourself there.
That's true, and oh man,
Like
that's
you gotta,
so true.
like you know, I mean, at the end of the day, we have the same 24 hours in a day. The same 24 hours in a day. If you make 2 hours count, you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Certain people don't have the same advantages.
That's true.
You know, when my grandfather died, when Frank died, we lost a lot. We lost property.
Right.
We lost businesses.
Right.
We lost a lot. But my grandmother was so strong
She kept it going.
she said, oh no.
You gotta keep it going.
Y'all can take this, but y'all ain't gonna take this from my family.
Right.
And she kept it going. And when she died, my world crashed. Like I almost lost my mind, honest to God. The only thing saved me, I was pregnant for my daughter at the same time, so I had to grasp myself.
Right.
Get a hold of myself. So that's what saved me. But needless to say, when she died, we all lost a lot too.
Right.
But then we had to figure it out. We had to figure it out. And my thing is, like, if you feel your back against the wall, you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure out how to come up off that wall, because if you don't, that black cloud gonna get above your head. It's gonna keep storming and it ain't gonna move.
It ain't gonna move.
It's
You're
not
right
gonna
about
move.
that, cuz, you know what I'm saying? So, man, you know what? I'm gonna end that on there because that was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there, man. Again, cuz I'm big. This my thing. Everybody giving everybody their flowers, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
For me, it's about giving love.
Yes, love.
From me to you, I love you.
I love you too.
And I sure appreciate you coming, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wish you the best on everything you have coming towards you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's coming.
Because I know it's coming. No, it's coming. It's already here. It's just time, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, shout out to everybody out there, man. Much love and respect. We'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Love.